There's no greater name than Jesus. You are Jesus. Stand and proclaim.
What's up, guys? Welcome to another Uncut. I'm here with the lovely Becca Folks. We're in the heart of Birmingham. We're here at the Proclaim Gospel Concert and we're backstage where it's all happening. So you're here with us today. We're going to be chatting about music and faith. Becca, tell us about yourself. Listen, tell us about how long have you been making music and how would you describe the music that you give to the world?
Well, hey guys, I'm Becca, 26 years old from London, technically Essex, but London. I love Jesus and I have a really cool privilege and opportunity to live out my life writing music about him and my relationship and my journey with him. I get to make and write and record it. I get to minister at different churches like here at The Rock and yeah, that's it really.
I love it.
Yeah.
How long have you been doing it for? Your whole life?
I've been singing my whole life, but as an artist, this year in November will make 8 years.
Wow.
So 2 years shy of a decade, I can't believe it. Mm-hmm.
Has there been a particular time within those 8 years that stands out more for your music writing and kind of coming out? Have you seen the seasons throughout that? The peaks and the troughs?
Oh yeah, for sure. In the UK, especially as you start off, is very hard, and you'll find out very early whether this is something you really have the heart for and you're called to, or if it's just a thing you want to do for leisure. And I realized quite quickly, even though it's hard, this is something that God wants me to do. And so he's graced me, like from the very start. I had great musical geniuses around me who were just like, who are some of the UK's best, mentoring me, guiding me. Some are like my blood, my family. And so I was really blessed to do it. And yeah, I mean, that's what keeps me going. That's what excites me. To see the younger ones coming up as well reminds me that I still have a responsibility to keep paving the way for them. So yeah, 8 years, nearly 10, and I'm enjoying it. It's tough. There are definitely peaks, there are definitely valleys, but through it all I remember why I'm doing it, and it's not for me or for anybody else and their preferences for my life, but simply to glorify Jesus.
I love that. Now I imagine that during those 8 years we had the pandemic in like the last 2 of them. How was that for you? Was that really hard time, like not being able to tour, not being able to give out and like your gifting and everything? How was that for you as an artist?
Well, you know, as we all know, coming into 2022 is the year of vision. God is going to open your eyes. And did he?
Little did we
open
know.
our eyes. It just wasn't in the way we expected. And I think more than anything, 2020 taught me that you've got to stop putting God in a box, man. Like how you think he'll show up. He may not show up that way. How you think he's going to speak, he may speak completely differently. And who you're used to him speaking to you through that face might change, that context might change, that relationship might change. So 2020 taught me that. 2020 was tough for me again, because I was like, but God, how, when I was planning, I was believing, I was this, I was that, but God gave me, you know, a creative initiative called the Minstrel's Cave, where I was able to hold that online seminars and prayer sessions with Christian creatives all over the world, and we just prayed into creativity, that we wouldn't lose it, but God would stir it, some of the myths surrounding creatives in the kingdom of God. And God really, you know, I'm a homebody anyway, but wow.
I was a bit
He taught me the importance of
community
interaction. As much as I'm a homebody and I like being at home, I thrive when there are people around, you know, to feed off of and, you know, other people are the same way. We all thrive around one another. So 2020 was hard.
Yeah.
But through it, I was able to start the recording of my album.
Wow. So it birthed some new things then as well.
Yeah. And as I said, the minstrel's cave. So God was kind, man. He was really kind through it all.
Oh, I love that. And how would you say, how does your faith feed into your music? How does that all come together for you?
Yeah. I think because of what God's brought me through in my journey and what I've experienced and what I've been delivered from and what I've won, what I've lost, what I've picked up, what I've put down, what I've adopted, what I've cast away, all that kind of stuff. Because of my journey and where I'm coming from, though the gift he's given, I don't have to give back to him. I choose to. Yeah. Because what better way to give back what God doesn't require you to give back? It shows a level of dedication and honor to him. And so I've made it my life's aim that those things that I don't have to give back to him, I do. Because he's worthy of it. Yeah. And he's good. Yeah. Like, the bottom line is, and it's not even, sometimes we put it down as a harsh reality. The beautiful reality is that he's always good. Yeah. And because he's always good, that means he's always deserving. Yeah. And because he's always deserving, I'm going to give him something. So that's kind of how I factor my faith into the music. Because I want other people to get to know this. Absolutely. This same, like, he's a cool guy, do you know what I mean?
It's like being inclusive to bring others into the fold of like, hey, we've got a great thing here. Like, we've got the God of the universe. We want everyone to know him. Exactly. And your way of doing that is through your music and your life as a whole. Yeah. It's a privilege, isn't it? Yeah. And would you say, so what would be a message for yourself, for your younger self? Being through what you've been through, the 8 years, what would you say to Becca when she was just starting out, and based off what you know now?
Don't take it personally.
Okay.
I was such a sensitive Susan. I would take everything personally. Like, I remember my second EP, the first single from it didn't do well. Right. And it's like a lot of people would message me like, yo, I'm gonna buy it on iTunes, I'm gonna da-da-da. Yeah. And I was like, that's like 100 people minimum. Yeah. And then my manager at the time was like, this amount of people. I was like, no, you know what? I'm done because I really put my. I was like,
I put my heart and soul into this.
So emotional. So I would tell sis, relax, bro. Like, don't take it personally. Yeah. Everyone, they have to know you. They have to get to know you, just as you're getting to know this. Exactly. It's the journey. Like, it's a two-part thing. It's twofold. Them getting to know me and me getting to know this and them. Yeah. So that would be the number one thing. Don't take it personally.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah. Now, what can we be looking forward to with you? What have you got? Anything new on the horizon you can tell us about? What's happening? Tell us.
My album, Exodus. My first album I've done. I've released singles. I've released EPs, and so this will be my first album.
This is your first album ever in your 8 years.
Yeah.
This is exciting. How many tracks are on it?
11.
11. This is real. Yeah. This is exciting.
I'm really excited.
Where can people be getting it from?
Oh, everywhere.
Everywhere? Oh. iTunes, Spotify. Everywhere.
Nothing is cut off from the people of God. No, honestly, like, I feel like every artist says with their new project, oh, this is my best stuff. Like, are you sure? Yeah. But I genuinely feel it is. I feel like I'm in a different place. I've matured. It's still giving you some old Becca, some older Becca, some new Becca. So I'm excited to release it. It's been, a strenuous process.
How long have you been making this album for? Like,
since the end of 2020.
Okay, so we're getting some lockdown stuff from this and the onslaught of it.
But I finished making it early part of 2021. Wow. It's just and between that time I got signed as well, between then and now. So handling formalities and legalities.
All that boring admin.
Which I'm not a fan of. So that takes months, honestly, it does. If you're trying to find publishing, distribution, all that kind of stuff takes months. Yeah. So I'm just glad that God favoured me in this way, because he knew I couldn't release the album alone. Yeah. Exodus is coming.
Wow. What's behind the name?
A journey, man. I feel like I've left a lot of of stuff behind, and I'm still leaving a lot of stuff behind. And I'm a firm believer, if nobody else wants to believe it, that I'm going to enter like the best part of my life. You know, I'm turning 27 in May, and I just believe these last 3 years of my 30s will be 30s.
30s, girl, 20s. Let's not throw away a decade.
I believe the last 3 years of my 20s.
I love that. And I'm 26 as well. So I was like, wait.
Yeah, 20s.
Don't throw them away. Best years of your life.
Yeah, for sure.
But better to come for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that. That's exciting. Well, Becca, thank you for joining us today. It's been a pleasure having you. And guys, check out Becca online on her Instagram. Be following her and subscribing to what she's got coming out. Exodus, it's coming soon. So we'll see you later, guys. Have a good one.
There's no greater name than Jesus. You are Jesus. Stand and proclaim. There's no greater name. No greater name by which man can be saved. Jesus. Only the name of Jesus. Jesus. All the earth will shout your praise. Lord, my God, be I in awesome wonder. Consider all the works thy hands have made. Went through the brooks and forest glades, I wonder. Oh, my soul can testify it. So we won't stop calling your name, calling your name. We won't quit. Hey, seeking your face, seeking your face. We won't stop calling that name, that powerful, great and mighty name. We won't quit. We won't quit. We won't quit, no. Seeking your face, seeking your face. We won't stop. Sing, calling your name, calling your name. We won't quit. We will never quit. With all the nations screaming the names of other lords, we vow to never stop. We won't stop calling your name. Mighty God of Israel, we won't quit seeking your face, seeking your face. Hey, we won't stop. Say, calling your name. Say, calling your name, calling your name. We won't quit. We won't quit seeking your face, God. Just one more time. We won't stop. We won't stop. Calling the name. Calling your name. That name saved me. That name renewed me. So I will never stop calling. Say we want you. 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 Say we want. We're desperate. As the deep hunted for the water soul. My soul looks after you. I won't stop calling. I won't stop petitioning. I won't stop lamenting. Because that name saved me. And that name healed me. You stand forever. You stand. We won't stop calling your name, calling your name. We won't quit. That name is a life giver. Seeking your face, seeking your face. We won't stop. Oh, calling your name, calling your name. We won't quit. Seeking your face, seeking your face. Seeking your face. I gotta come off now.
Yes, it's me, it's your boy David. Really hope you like the content of the video. Be sure to make sure you like, subscribe, stay tuned. Go to affinityxtra.com, check out the website, download the app, go on Instagram, make sure you follow, make sure you're staying tuned to everything that's happening.